Wow, it's hot. It's so hot. For those of you under the age of 35, it is 27 degrees. For those of you that are over 35, it's in the mid-80s here. So no tie. I'm wearing this as a joke. My daughter said I wouldn't wear this. So Phoebe, this is for you. The hat is gone. So here we go. Yet another episode of the Recruitment Show from Orchard Recruitment and Heroes. Good to see you again. I don't want to be maudlin or sad, but I do want to talk a little bit about Amy Winehouse, the sad passing of Amy. For me, she's probably one of the best singers of her generation. And yet, when I think about her, I also think about the article we did a couple of weeks ago. A lot of people email me to say that actually they thought that they would rather hire a Robbie Williams than a Gary Barlow. And whilst it's great to have Garys in the business, everybody wants a Robbie. Well, do you want to have an Amy? Because let's be candid, people like Amy Winehouse, River Phoenix, Jimi Hendrix, if you're my age, these people come in and they go out of our lives very, very quickly. They're supernovas that disappear overnight, but they have a great heritage and massive impact. And with the support and the production of people like Mark Ronson, they can actually get amazing things out of Amy Winehouses. So if you're a Mark Ronson, maybe you can make that happen. But let's hope that, you know, the Amy Winehouses of our world get looked after slightly better. Anyway, we move on from that. We want to talk about a candidate. We're going to call this person Andy. Andy is registered with our Watford office. That's not his real name. He's got a very unusual name. So if you ask for Katie at Watford on 01923 818844, she'll talk to you about Andy, a stupendous salesperson. He's only had 3 significant jobs. Most recently, he's been working in the waste management sector, where he's absolutely blitzed all his targets, working for a corporate. Before that, he worked for BT on their telephone book. So a bit like the Thomson Directory, a bit like the Yellow Pages. BT have got their own one and they sell advertising space. Again, he absolutely blitzed the targets. And before that, he worked within the stationery sector. Very, very competitive. Looking for a basic of about 25,000, an OT of about 35. He wants to progress. It's not just about the money for this guy. He wants to get stuck in and be part of something, not just another number. He's prepared to work in the Enfield, London, Central London, South London sector. So if you're looking for somebody of that calibre, contact Katie. So, job of the week or job of the fortnight is a position based in the North London Essex borders. A client that we've known for about 20 years, and they're looking for a production manager. Very, very specialist firm. They manufacture furniture for the school sector. So this is a production manager that's used to working with large sheets of melamine and MDF and supervising a team of people that are used to using CNC equipment. If you don't know what that is, don't worry, but the people that do this job know intuitively what that sector is involved in. He's paying between £30,000 and £37,000. It's a great job, very stable company, doing about 5 million turnover. If you're interested in that, talk to Angelo on our Heroes branch number, which is 0208 366 9012. Top tip of the week for both candidates and clients is extracurricular activity. Now, on CVs, mostly we're used to people putting a list of their education, their achievements, what they've done that relates to work. But I think that people should be flagging up exactly what they've done outside of work. You know, maybe they've been involved in running a scout troop, maybe they've been involved in a band, maybe they've been involved in, I don't know, running half marathons or something spectacular. Employers want to know this. They want to know what sets aside the average candidate from the exceptional. And to that end, please, candidates, if you're watching this and you're constructing your CV, put together some really good stuff. But it's got to be relevant and it's got to be up to date. It's no point you saying that, well, I write, and actually you haven't had anything published for about 10, 20 years. Employers want to know what you're doing today, which means you go the extra mile. So on to our book review. Couple of books this week. We're talking about Alan Pease, P-E-A-S-E. He's an Australian. These books I got from eBay for I don't know, £5, £10 each. Very, very 70s covers, but the content is still incredibly relevant. It's about body language. There's a huge amount on the internet that relates to body language. Quite frankly, the majority of it is absolute rubbish. It's irrelevant. This guy writes the good stuff. It's easy to read, it's enjoyable, it's humorous, but it'll actually completely dispel a lot of the myths that you believe to be correct, such as if somebody scratches their nose, they're lying. That may not be the case. They might just have an itchy nose. So if you want to know about this from an employer's point of view, or you're looking for work, you want to know about body language, or just as a manager you want to level your skills, I think this is a really good read. Alan, 2 L's, Alan Pease. So that's it from me, Graham Martin, another episode of The Recruitment Show. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in a couple of weeks. Goodbye.